Thomas Alva Edison, one of the greatest scientists in the world, was a very hard-working person. Thomas Edison was born on February 11, 1817, and died on October 18, 1931. He made many inventions, the most notable being the invention of the light bulb. Edison was obsessed with his work. Once he entered his laboratory, he wouldn't come out. His wife was quite annoyed by this habit. Once Edison didn't come out of his laboratory for several days. After many days, when he finally came out, his wife said to him, "You are always busy with work. Take a break sometimes." Edison replied, "But if I take a break, where will I go?" His wife said, "Go wherever you like, to the place you love the most." Edison replied, "All right, then I'm going there," and re-entered his laboratory. Just then, Edison received news that a terrible fire had broken out in his factory, destroying all his life's earnings. On hearing about the incident, his son Charles rushed to the site and saw his father standing in a corner, his hair blowing in the cold winter wind. Charles's heart was breaking for his father. As soon as Edison saw Charles, he shouted, "Where is your mother? Bring her here. She will never get to see such a sight while she is alive." The next day, looking at his numerous hopes and dreams reduced to ashes, Edison said, "Destruction also has a great value. All our mistakes are burnt down, and now we can start life anew." Only 3 months after this tragic incident, Edison invented the telephone. This story tells us that we should always remain patient in adverse circumstances. Once during his childhood, Thomas Edison returned home from school and gave a paper to his mother. Thomas said, "My teacher gave this letter and asked that only my mother should read it." "What's written in it?" his mother asked. Tears filled her eyes as she read the letter. She began to read the letter aloud to her son. "Your son is a genius. Our school is too small, and we don't have enough good teachers to educate him. Please teach him yourself." From that day until her death, Thomas's mother homeschooled him. Years after his mother's death, when Thomas Edison had become the greatest inventor in the world, he found that letter. He opened it and was stunned to read the truth. "Your son is mentally deficient. We cannot allow him to attend our school anymore. He is expelled." Upon reading the real contents of the letter, Thomas became emotional and wrote in his diary, "Thomas A. Edison, a mentally deficient child by a heroic mother, became the genius of the century. It doesn't matter what your current condition is. Even if you are weak today, with regular practice, you can reach a position that no one in your entire family has ever dreamed of. All you need to do is make continuous efforts and work hard, which will change your entire life.